All right,
All
everybody.
good.
Welcome back to my channel. And we were going to put up a gameplay video of me and Mac messing around, but me and Mac found an article concerning not the Victor Miller lawsuit, but a different lawsuit. Say hello to everybody,
Yeah.
Mac.
Yo, what up, everybody? What up? I hope we all having a good day.
But apparently on Thursday, Sean Cunningham had filed another lawsuit, and this time it is against Warner Brothers and Paramount Pictures, as reported by the HollywoodReporter.com. And I'll leave a link below to this article for everybody. And what he is saying, this lawsuit presents the latest chapter of defendant's Hollywood accounting, but he's saying there's lost revenue he was never paid.
Mm.
And according to the article, Friday 13 franchise has grossed more than 129 million. But Cunningham says audits reveal there's been improper deduction of fees and bonuses, uh, undervalued, undervalued license, and unreported merchandise revenues and pay income. Some backdoor dealing, basically. He also complains that Paramount Warner have redacted their package license agreement, preventing him from fully understanding the flow of money. He alleges the defendants withheld documents would reveal that the picture's distribution was structured to inadequately advance in interests of defendants and favored third parties, basically anybody but him. And according to Hollywood Reporter, they have reached out to Paramount Warner Brothers, but they have not got a response. Understand anything me and Max say here on that? We're not lawyers. It's just our opinion, guys. So just so you understand. But uh, this right
You can still
here,
call me sir. You can still call me sir, though, like a lawyer.
me and Matt was discussing this, but Mac had, we was trying to figure out this is a totally separate case from the Victor Miller case. Um, Now, like I said, I'm not a lawyer, and I'll let Mac chime in after this, but I don't see how this is not going to have an effect on the franchise. I think it will in some way. How it will, I don't know. Me personally, I'm just waiting until Mr. Larry Zerner, the guy that plays Sheldon, when he comes out and does his own little review of it. So I'm just waiting on him.
Well, anybody who just is too lazy to look up the article, it's on my Twitch, like right in front of me right now. You can read it as I'm talking. Um, this is it's sad. It's just sad. Just it's like the boxer who gets like punched real hard from like Ali and gets knocked down, and somehow they get right back up. In the back of their mind, it's like, I know I'm about to get fucked up again because this is how it feels. Because you already had like one lawsuit that's what been going on for how long?
At least 2019, at least.
Yeah.
20.
So now you got this one. The first one's not even done yet. And
God.
luckily, I honestly don't think that this one will affect any type of movie coming out or anything like that, unless the only way, because if you really look at it, he's actually suing these two companies. I mean, it has to deal with Friday, but it doesn't have to deal with Friday, if that makes sense. Because, the first lawsuit, they put a restraining on anything Friday coming out or being marketed.
No,
I
that's right.
don't really
About the
think,
rights, yeah.
yeah. So, but this is about money being owed. So I really think that they can maybe get around this unless if Sean Cunningham just comes out to a judge and just blatantly asks them to put a hold on anything for Friday. I mean, I don't really see it have. I think in the first case they had to do that because of like the nature of why someone was suing some company or whatever the thing was. So, I don't really think, I'm not really worried about it holding up any type of new movie coming out. The only thing that I fear is if Cunningham wants to be a real dick and push that. It would be
Well,
him.
now here's
Like,
the
it would
thing.
really be him.
He actually may be owed this. I mean, that's possible.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not saying he's not owed it. I mean, he could
But
actually
man,
be
the
dead to
timing's
right.
kind of
He could be dead to right in this. I'm just speaking of
sure.
nature of just Friday the 13th content. Now, if you want to ask me, do I believe that he's probably owed this? I don't know
Yeah, I
because
don't
I'm
either.
not there. But at the end of the day, I can see that this possibly could have happened because this happens all the fucking time. So,
Apparently to Jason a lot
I
more than we
mean,
care to.
you
Damn.
know, it's just at the end of the day, when you look at it, the reason why we noticed this one and because it deals with something that we're really passionate about. So, like, of course, we're gonna find out about it. But excuse me, I bet if we actually looked up everything related to anything in the world about someone not getting paid money due to them, I bet you there's a lawsuit filed in
Oh,
every state
sure.
every day.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
you notice the timing's kind of interesting, though, isn't it? This lawsuit. I mean,
Yeah.
what? Here's you know, and I'm just speculating. And like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just guessing. I'm wondering what he's fixing that because it's very possible, very highly likely, Victor Miller's going to win. I mean, whether you
Yeah.
agree with it or not, it's very high pop. Was he trying to recuperate
Mm-hmm.
some of the money he's, which he might be owed? What? Because he's fixing
Mm-hmm.
to pay out a large sum to basically pay Victor Miller off and get all the rights back, or
Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way though. I don't think that timing has nothing to do with it because I have my aunt and uncle are both. Well, one's a lawyer and one's a judge,
oh,
so
sorry,
I know, right? But I get out of a lot of shit and I get hooked up with
you
that
get
shit.
into
So,
enough.
but yeah, right. Anyway, but to be honest with you, nothing's really got to deal with the date. This has been planned. You have to go to a lawyer. They have to take time to gather stuff that will be presentable in court to make their case, like, so they can, like, explain their case and show where this was. So that takes preparation. He could have
Oh,
went
okay.
to a lawyer like a year ago. And no, like lawyers, you just don't go and sue someone and then start doing your research and getting your evidence. Like, it takes time. So, like, if you went to a lawyer and you tell them, hey, I really believe this, this, and this, that lawyer might take up to a year and a half, just getting all the evidence to where it's like we're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So, like that takes time. So I believe honestly he probably went to a lawyer back in the beginning or somewhere in 2019, maybe even 18, told them what was going on or what he felt was going on, and now they feel the lawyer feels comfortable enough saying, hey, because the lawyer is always going to come to you and say, hey, I got stuff, now we can go to court,
Yeah.
because you just don't go to court to go to court.
You
You
know,
know what I'm
be
saying?
really messed up
So
if this was filed exact same time that other one got filed, or was
oh man,
getting
that would
this
have been like a
ready.
double uppercut. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. That's what I meant, man.
Hell,
That's what I meant. Like, if you had to like just take like Jason and put him like on a voodoo doll and just like you have
dude,
like
he's
this
got so
one
many damn
lawsuit with the
pins
knife
in him.
that's just steady, just poking him, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh no, it's almost over. I'm about to be great again. And
And
then
turns
it's
around,
like,
got a new one.
on second thought, get stabbed again.
Yeah.
So I don't know, yo. It's real crazy, but I honestly think though that I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it affecting anything Friday the 13th content wise, but it just does
Yeah,
suck
it may
because
not
at the
affect.
end
I
of the
think it's
day,
gonna have some effect. I don't know what yet. There's always some effect though. But
yeah.
that's my opinion.
Well,
So
well, at the end of the day, there's always a cause and effect in anything. That's just life.
well,
You know what I mean?
here's my question: is this going to hurt it even more, or
I
not
don't
at
think
all?
so.
You don't think it
I
is?
don't think so.
That's possible. I mean,
Nah,
it could.
I don't
Maybe not
think
screwed up
so.
sense. It might help it. I don't know
If
how, but
only if Cunningham pushes it to happen, then
well,
it'll happen
maybe
probably.
with this one, let's say the other one wraps up, which I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon because I think somebody will go back to court. But
Yeah.
if he keeps going back to court on this one, it shouldn't affect. Yeah, you're. It real. No, it shouldn't
And then
affect them making movies.
here's
It
the
shouldn't.
best thing though. Here's the best thing though. Here's the best thing about this though. This ain't gonna be a back and forth battle. This is a good person versus companies. So it's not going to be like he's finna sue and then get countersued. Like, this ain't going to happen in this type of case. We're not going to have a 3-year, 2-year case out of this. This will probably be done in, like, I believe this year. Like, it'll be over. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the thing
Like 100%.
who's got the better lawyers and the better thing? That's the problem. But see, if they did a
Oh, the
lot of
better
back,
evidence. The
you know, if
better
they did a
evidence,
lot of
dude.
handshake
Better
back
evidence.
doors, here's the
Better
problem.
evidence.
You ain't got any.
That's it.
Well, he's got to have.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's
you
got.
just gotta come with the facts. Like that's it. Like you just gotta come with the facts.
We shall see.
If his lawyer comes with facts.
But I am going. I am going to follow this one, and like I said, I'm waiting on Larry Zerner. He's the one who played Sheldon. He's got a Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to go over this, and he'll probably post it on Twitch. Once he does, I'll throw that up. But yeah, this is just another court case. I guess I'm going to follow this one too. See what the hell's going on here.
Got to
see what kind of facts he's got.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, the one thing that sucks about this whole thing, it's not. I'm not even worried. It's not even the cases, bro. Well, it is, but the worst thing about this thing is it's gonna make producers, it's gonna make directors, it's gonna make writers scared to touch Friday the 13th. Because there's all the bro, the last thing you ever want to have happen to you is someone come to you and say that we want you to direct this movie. Here's the script, and this is something you're really passionate about, and this is like your moment, and then 5 months later there's a lawsuit and you can't do nothing now.
You know, so I understand what you're saying, but to me, when all this mess is done, which God, it is a mess. Me and you both agree on that.
Circus. It's a circus.
But I don't think people will be scared to touch it. But here's another question I got. Somebody was asking me. Since this lawsuit, including the game, all this going on, do you think it has actually made Friday the 13th more popular than it's ever been, or less? I would say more.
Dude, I honestly don't think so. I just think it's because I honestly think it's because we just haven't gotten something in so long that anything Friday,
but it keeps bringing up news and more people. I think people are interested since this. I mean, not, and I hate to say that, really do, because it's actually kind of like, well, I had to have, a lawsuit and all this stuff, but I think it's became more popular than that. But I'm like you. I want this shit to be over with. This is getting ridiculous.
Well, I'll put it this way. I don't think the popularity of Friday has gotten bigger. I don't think that. I honestly think that because of everything going on, it pisses the people, the fans.
Oh, that's a given, yeah.
I mean, that's a given. That's a given. But you have to understand, though, some of these people, they're just happy to read an article about the motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just something new. I mean, it don't matter if it's good or bad at this point. They just want to see a headline that says
I tell you, if this thing ever gets done with this mess, which I don't see that for a few years, I hate to say it, but if it ever gets done, they actually make a movie. Watch that sucker. We're going to see this just because I want to see something. So I'm going to this damn movie.
You know what? I hate to say this, bro. I hate to say this, but I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the director because and whoever is in charge of that film because they are going to be so stressed. Because there's gonna be some pressure, bro. There's gonna be some pressure on that. There's gonna be some pressure on the next person in charge of a Friday film.
Yeah,
for real.
Wes Craven's doing his for Pinhead. I don't know. I think is that going to court? It may be already done. I have to look it up, but to get rights back to Pinhead. But I had read somewhere Pinhead was supposed to be series for HBO. Michael Myers, Scream, and what was the other one? They were all under, was it New Line Cinema? And that was all that Weinstein shit, which, I think Saul was part of that. And they had to go through courts for all that shit. Man, I mean, it was just a cluster all this last few years for all these iconic slashers that went through the ringer. Yeah. Jason more than others, and Jason, damn, give him a break. Jesus.
Well, that's what I'm telling you, though. That's what I'm saying. I bet you a lot of people are going to be scared to sign on for a Friday the 13th production because
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I mean, bro. Okay, you tell me this, Folden. You tell me this: you're a Friday core fan, right? Like you love Friday the 13th. Like it's your shit.
Yeah.
I've seen you play Jason, so don't lie. But anyway, I'm just saying, bro. Like if we're gonna keep it 150, if you got the chance to direct or screenwrite a Friday the 13th film, and they said we need you done within this time, we want to come out with it on this date, and you're like,
oh yeah,
let's
it'd be rushed,
do it.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, you're like, let's do it. You write the best fucking thing you ever can in your life. You spend like a year and a half or whatever just getting it critiqued, ready, going, and then they tell you they're going to start production, and then the movie will be out like in 2 or 3 years, and you're like, you're so excited, and then you wake up one morning, you have your hot coffee and your donut.
I throw a hot coffee on the newspaper
and you turn on CNN, and all you see is Victor Miller's face. And it's
another lawsuit. I'd fuck it. That's it. I'd smash my television. God.
I'm just saying.
No,
bro.
but I'm saying if all
I
that
wouldn't want to
gets
go
wrapped
through
up.
it, bro.
First off, if Sean gets all his ducks in a row, I guarantee you, if he gets all his ducks in a row, if he's still alive by the time all this shit's open, because they're not young kids.
Yeah.
He gets all this straight. He's going to be pushing one because to get it back into action, so to speak. And there's already people like the guy from Part 6. He's already got a script ready to go.
Yeah, I know.
And he wants to direct it. So yeah, they're just waiting. So
but that's a long wait, bro. Like by the time you got to think about it too. Now you also got to remember this, Folden. These same people, they don't know when this lawsuit shit's going to be over. So by the time the lawsuit's over, they might already have other commitments, and Friday's not going to wait on them. They're going to need to make money.
There'll be a new. What I'm saying, they've already got a screenplay ready to go. Doesn't have to be that.
Well, I know.
We'll grab,
I know
Joe Blow out of film school. Hey, you want to direct the first one?
Hold up.
That'd be a mistake.
Hold up. I am a firm believer, and if you're a screenwriter and a director, you can't. If a person is capable, like Christopher Nolan, he writes and directs. Like I love that shit because while he's writing, he has his own vision. So you don't get that at a lot of directors. So I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some directors that are just cold with it. Don't get me, misunderstood right there. But at the end of the day, if I know someone can do both, I want them to be able to do both because they're gonna while they're writing, they already have their vision of how. They already got.
And I want to see that. But that's not always the case.
That's what I want to see.
They may be tied up with another thing. He says, "Look, you." And that director-writer.
Yeah, but I'd rather wait on that guy.
But you've been waiting long enough. I hate T-Fans, but
I'd rather wait for him, bro, because I don't want a bullshit movie, bro. I don't want a bullshit movie.
You know what?
Bro, we've been waiting so long.
If you go back and look at a lot of these movies,
don't be selfish.
I'm not. Now, a lot of people didn't like 2009.
You're being selfish.
I thought it was awesome. I still watch it this day. I love it.
It is good. It is good. Don't get me wrong, but we've been through so much. I don't want. No, you just don't understand what I'm saying, bro. We've been waiting for so long. If we get a lackluster film,
you want it when it gets done to come out and be like the best one you've ever seen, hands down.
Well, I know it's not going to be the best one I've ever seen, hands down. Let's don't.
What? Now here's a good argument. Here's a good argument. All you screenwriters waiting. Y'all got all this time. Go back and keep polishing that screenwriting. Oh, well, let me fix this, fix the story, fix this. You got plenty of time to go back and, rehash that thing over and over till it's polished. By then, maybe, just maybe, this shit will be over. There's your perfect screenplay. You got no excuse for that not to be fixed.
And if you're going to talk about that, let me give my 2 cents real quick. Well, actually, it's 5. 5 cents.
Before you begin, hey guys, everybody listening, this was just supposed to be 5 minutes, but me and Mac, we know how we are.
Yeah, we know how we are. I'm sorry. Sorry to my viewer. But anyway, but look, stop trying to make Jason up to date. I really don't care for that.
No, I don't think it's necessary.
Let me get the 80 vibes. Bring back the Beatles, y'all. Bring back the Bugs. Bring back the wooden cabins. I don't need a townhouse. like a
What? He
2020
is an
townhouse on the like.
80s
No, I'm just saying
slasher.
I don't need that on. I
Yeah,
don't need that on the lake.
no,
I
and you
don't need to see the 2020 townhouse on the lake with a yacht. I don't need
no.
that. Like, give me back the counselor vibe. I want
Yeah,
the counselor vibe
go
back.
back to where you have the actual cabins.
Even bring
People are going.
kids back at the camp.
He's only been
Like,
no. Kids were only first in part 6. They never really had
that's what I'm
kids.
saying. Bring that back. I like that. I
Yeah, but
liked having the
but that
whole
guy that did
thing.
part 6 is the one that's got the new screenplay. But his is supposed to be Jason in the Snow.
Yeah.
And no offense to Never Hike Alone in the Snow. This will actually be snow. Your guys had like a coating. Sorry, I mean I love
You
Never
know
Hike
what
Alone in the
I would
Snow,
love?
but he does a pretty good job. I don't have a problem. But
All right. You know what I would love, Foden?
what?
I would love if they did one film instead of all the counselors getting ready for the kids to show up. They actually start the movie off with like the kids actually leaving and going home on the buses, and like those counselors are just there for a few days to tidy up everything, and then their parents are coming to pick them up. So then, like,
Oh, see,
you
that's
have
great.
like see,
That's a
like
good
you have
idea.
this whole thing where, and then you have like this one thing where like one of the counselors' dad is like an ex-marine or some shit,
He's gonna die
and he
first.
shows up. No, make him a 10th degree black belt. I want someone
You
to
want Buster
roundhouse
Rhymes in
Jackson.
your movie? Quit,
I
quit.
want someone
You
to
try to go
roundhouse him.
all to 180. You try to get Buster Rhymes in here. You ain't fooling
But no, I
nobody.
think that'd be an interesting concept though if they actually did a film like that. If they
They already
actually
had
did a
Marines.
film
It
where
was
they
Space Marines. He whooped the
no,
shit
not
out of
even the
all of them.
marine thing. I'm just saying with the whole aspect of like it starts off with like where like you see the kids getting on, but you know they're
Yeah,
leaving,
yeah,
and then like the
and they're
counselors are like, oh, it's
right.
been like a hard summer, so like we get the counselors like in the party aspect, and then like they're tidying up their shit, and then I just think it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go back to the counselor vibe because we haven't really got
Dude,
like the last film was great. If they actually I
I'm
liked how the last film looked and the feel of it and the scenery, but just give me the whole counselor vibe again
dude. I'm
with
at the
that kind of
point. I'm at the
aspect.
point
You
since
know?
Victor Miller owns Crystal Lake and all that.
Yeah.
To me, I would, and that's just me being a dick, but I'd go in there and say, all right, screw it. You can have all those back. There's Crystal Lake. There's your Mrs. Voorhees. But I got rights to the hockey mask Jason. I'm going to change his damn last name
Yeah.
and be a prick. Doesn't have mom. But Daddy, which was never introduced by Victor Miller, which is Silas or whatever, I'm going to use him. Just change the last name.
Nah.
Change.
Nah, you know
Fuck,
what we
I don't
do?
care. I would do that.
Nah, you know what I would do in a film?
Or even better, could you not make a movie since he can't use Crystal Lake? Just a whole, we've had Pinehurst and everything. Just make it. Don't mention mom. Don't mention Crystal Lake. Nothing. Don't even use last name Voorhees.
No,
Just say,
you can mention
you can say
you can
Jason
mention
is
the
coming.
name mom. You can say
You
the
can say
name
mom. No, well you say mom. Yeah, but
You can say mom.
I mean, couldn't you
can
do that
say
with a movie?
mom.
I mean, you don't.
No. You could really do that.
Oh,
You
but
could
you can't
get
do
there's
Friday
ways to
13th
get around
because
it.
yeah, but he's got Friday.
You could get around it.
Just call it Jason.
There's loopholes.
Or
No,
hockey.
what I'm saying is you can have that one scene where they're gonna like you have like a cop like that was in the Jason Lives movie, the cop, the sheriff or whatever. Like have someone like him. And like where they're like when they say when someone's about to say Jason Voorhees, they go like, you know his name, Jason, and then like right before he can say Voorhees, the sheriff's like, we don't say that last name around here. So like you technically are about to get it. They push that edge.
What was the name of that camp? Shh, we don't say that around here.
Yeah.
What about the mom?
Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you can really like you can do that, and people, and if you're in that chair in the movie theater and you don't get that, then you're not really a Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
but they would have
you can take that stuff out because the true core fans know.
But they can't. But they can't even.
So,
if I'm not mistaken, right, they can't even use Friday the 13th name. So they'd have to change something else. Which, okay, fine, Jason. That's it. We're done. No Voorhees, no nothing. But
shit, I'll make it.
But to me, but if they did that, they'd have to restart the whole
Jason. Along came Jason, and he met counselors, and they all had a lovely. No,
just call it a counselor massacre. Screw it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I know that's not going to happen. But because Sean, he wants the rights back, which even the court said he's the one that made Jason, not Victor Miller. But
Yeah.
he just happened to build it off Victor Miller, which Victor Miller had that loophole, and there he is. So build a house on the foundation, and then all of a sudden, well, guess what? Use my foundation. So shit.
Just change that bitch to on the third. Just change that bitch to on the 13th Friday.
The 13th Friday. Bad luck Friday. That's all I'm gonna put. Or hockey mask.
But nah, man.
Blues.
I think everything's gonna be okay, man. Yeah. I really do. Oh, ETN is back up playing Friday.
But here's the thing. I mean, when they finally do and it's going to end eventually, because either it's going to set, they get done with court case, or they're both going to croak, and somebody's going to buy the rights anyway. Probably Blue House. But when it ends,
which I hope happens.
Yeah, Blue House. I love
Blue House, bro.
We're going to discuss that Halloween movie in a different video. But Blue House likes horror movies. He likes the 80s slashers and all that stuff. I like his direction. Mm-hmm. So. But yeah, when all this is said and done, I hope. I mean, and they got the time. Go polish up these screenplays that you got ready. Get them ready, because eventually this is going to end. Shit. As for director, we'll see. But anyway, guys, as Folding, this is Mac. I'll put a link to Mac's stream, which he was actually streaming this live just now.
Yeah, MacTalion 420. Check it out.
Yep, but anyway, anything else come on this, I'll let you know. Like I said, I'm waiting on see what Mr. Larry Zerner says on this when he goes back over the court case on his Twitter, and I'll leave a link to his Twitter if you actually want to get a head start on it and read it when it comes out. But, yep, had one case, now we got another one. Good God. But anyway, everybody, thank you for watching.
It will never end. Okay. Thanks for having me, Folding. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next video.